It's the first pay-per-view of the new year and one of the most anticipated, as 30 men and 30 women compete in each Rumble respectively to gain a spot in the main event of Wrestlemania and a chance to win the most coveted prize in the company on the grandest stage of them all. But who is rumoured to win this spot? Well, just recently, Wrestling News insider WrestleVotes tweeted an interesting winner, none other than the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, The Rock, tweeting, "Plan at one point was for The Rock to win the Royal Rumble and face Roman Reigns at Mania. That's obviously not happening. Can Rock still win it and face Lesnar? I guess. Depends what kind of agreement Rock and WWE have. Once plans changed, Rock may have reconsidered." Whilst The Rock hasn't been seen in the WWE since WrestleMania 32, the idea of him coming back at the Rumble and winning it wasn't too ludicrous, as he was a betting favourite in August this year, but that's quickly changed over time. Of course, wrestling's favourite curmudgeon Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer quickly cross-checked this rumour, and according to his sources, WWE never had any plans of The Rock returning and winning to go on to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 35. He addressed the situation on the Observer's message board site Figure 4 Wrestling Online saying, "This didn't sound believable, but I checked. Not true at all." After Meltzer denied the rumour, WrestleVotes tweeted this, "Seems like Dave Meltzer is refuting my tweet about The Rock and the Rumble. That's fair, but in wrestling, plans change all the time. To say a trusted source didn't give me this information is dumb. As everyone can tell, my sources are usually pretty good, so I believe them still." Whether WrestleVotes' source may have got it wrong or Vince McMahon is going through one of his phases by changing his mind at the drop of a hat, it's no surprise to hear that the rumour isn't true, as Dwayne Johnson is one of the busiest actors in Hollywood today. He's just completed Fighting With My Family, a biopic on SmackDown's general manager Paige and a wrestling family. And he's not stopping there, filming various roles until 2020 at the earliest, thus he clearly hasn't got any time for WWE at this point. As for Roman Reigns, there's still no timeline on his leukemia treatment and is currently very likely to miss Mania. So if not The Rock, who is rumoured to be the winner of the men's 2019 Royal Rumble? At the moment, Meltzer has confirmed the frontrunner to be the architect Seth Rollins. His win further fuels the speculation that he'll drop the Intercontinental Championship to Dean Ambrose at this Sunday's TLC pay-per-view, as he's ready to move on, setting his sights on the Universal Championship and face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Behind the scenes, Rollins has been planting the seeds for a feud with the Beast Incarnate, blaming him for poor ratings and ticket sales on the show on Rock 105.3, saying, "Brock Lesnar is our Universal Champion, and he hasn't been on a Monday Night Raw television show in some time. From my perspective as a person who is on every show every week, I'm out on live events trying to bring people in to see these shows. It's slightly insulting to me that he doesn't. He's our champion. He's the face of our show and he's not at our live events. So people who watch the television show, they're not getting the same thing when they come to the live events. So it makes it hard for us as a team to sell tickets. You know what I'm saying?" Whilst Rollins could be one possibility, Vince has been in two minds recently, and another possibility could see Braun Strowman winning the championship against Lesnar at the Rumble, and Drew McIntyre winning the 30-man Royal Rumble, with the two facing off against each other at Mania. Honestly, either possibility sounds great, and it's clear with these plans, WWE are moving in the right direction to get the belt off part-timer Brock Lesnar as soon as possible. In TLC news, it seems that Braun Strowman might not be able to be cleared to compete in his match against Baron Corbin. Instead of having a proxy for Strowman, Corbin could win by forfeit and thus awarded the position of full-time general manager. Some news sources have reported that even though Strowman is scheduled to appear, he won't be wrestling at all. WrestleVotes tweeted this morning, "I'm hearing Braun Strowman is still not likely to compete Sunday at TLC, so much so that on the holiday tours, John Cena will wrestle in his place. Strowman will still appear on the holiday tour shows, just won't work, so I can't see him working a TLC match." In contrast, PW Insider have reported that even though Braun isn't still 100%, they may have him squash Corbin at the pay-per-view with just one move, or just enough to win the match so that he'll face Lesnar at the Rumble. WWE currently has announced 12 matches, so it's highly possible that one or two of those matches will be a complete squash. What do you guys think of the news? Who in your opinion should win the 2019 Men's Royal Rumble? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.